trying to be as humane as possible when we do that, and we are not looking to indiscriminately kill a large number of cougars. We are really focused on targeting the area of the attack.
Tracking down a killer cougar just days after a woman's body was found by searchers near Mount Hood. This is KOIN 6 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Jennifer Hoff.
And I'm Dan Tilkin. Family and friends say Diana Bober was an avid hiker, but they got worried when she went missing 2 weeks ago today.
And then her body was discovered on Monday just off Hunchback Trail in the Mount Hood National Forest. This is the first time that a cougar has killed somebody in the wild in Oregon. Our Jennifer Dowling live now in Clackamas County with more on how wildlife officials plan to track down this cougar.
Well, they say they'll be using dogs to track the cougar down. Hounds specifically tracking the scent to try to get the big cat in some very steep areas of terrain. Now, the rains, though, however, have delayed that. As you can see, it's falling heavily around me now in Clackamas County. That's been happening all day on Hunchback Mountain, and so they did not get that search underway today. They plan to start it tomorrow. Now, we spoke with the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife folks today during a press conference at the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office. They tell us that this has been a little bit challenging to get this started, but it's given them some time to prepare for this attack. Today, different agencies spent the time they had surveying the area to get a better understanding of where they might have to clear logs that have fallen along the trail and where teams of mules might be able to travel along the steep ridges. They say once the dogs track down the cougar, they will kill it first, then send DNA samples away for testing to make sure they've killed the correct cat. So there is a possibility that more than one cougar will be killed in order to find that one that attacked Diana.
When they got there, we found some very steep and rugged terrain. This attack happened on Hunchback Mountain, on the Hunchback Mountain Trail, which is, I describe it as a knife ridge. And so this is a very steep country, and the trail's right on top of the ridge.
So that has made it very challenging indeed, and some trail cameras have also been set up, but so far no word on if they've captured a big cat yet on video. Rick Swart says there have been some residents in Welch's that have reached out saying they've captured cougars on their trail cams. He says the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife is working with them to get that footage. There are also going to be some trail closures as this hunt gets underway, likely tomorrow. Those trails might not be associated with the Hunchback Ridge Trail, but Oregon wildlife officials might be using those trails to try to access the cat, and so they're going to keep that closed just so folks don't get in the way of those that are trying to track it. And we'll have more information on this coming up at 5 and 6. Back to you.
As we've been reporting, these are so rare, but this is the second time in the Northwest just this year that somebody's been attacked. There are some ways you can keep yourself safe if you're hiking or camping and cross paths with a cougar.
Let's go to our Joseph Dames now, who's live for us. What did you learn, Joseph?
Well, I learned it's a tough situation to be in, but it's all about composure and having a plan. So today I spoke with the Puma Species Coordinator of North America with the Oregon Zoo, and I have some steps that everyone should be aware of before heading out. So now the first step you should make when you're going out for a hike is to check in with the ranger station to see if there have been any reports. But if you find yourself in a situation with a cougar, here are a few tips. Stop, pick up a small child immediately, face the cougar, talk to it firmly, and try to make yourself larger. That might be a bag or a coat you have to wave. Always leave the cougar in an escape route to run away. Now, I know a list is sometimes hard to remember in times of stress, so I learned what is the single most important step.
If you find yourself in a space with a cougar, the most important thing is do not run. And that's what your gut will tell you to run. It's the worst thing you can do. Don't turn your back on them. Just stand still, back away a little bit if you can, but never run.
As far as the time of the day to hike, avoid hiking at dawn and dusk hours. Now, I'm told that it's also recommended that you hike with a partner or in groups because that group noise and that strength in number will usually keep a cougar away. Now, we have additional tips on how to keep your children safe, and what about hiking with a dog for protection? I have some of that information coming up at 5.
Right, you don't want to run because you could trigger that instinct for them to pursue prey. Thanks, Joseph.
Thanks. Good advice, though. Let's